This right here is the Xbox 360 Kinect. Time to review it. Motion controls, the future or a fad? That was the main question on a lot of people's minds back in the late 2000s to early 2010s. Nintendo introduced motion controls to the mainstream with the highly successful Nintendo Wii. And, of course, PlayStation and Xbox wanted a piece of that pie as well. Sony would release the PlayStation Move accessory in 2009 for the PlayStation 3. And Microsoft decided to take a different approach by not having a physical controller at all, where you essentially control the game with your body. And in 2010, they unveiled Xbox 360 Kinect. A lot of people were very intrigued when they first saw the Kinect, as unlike the Wii and the PS Move, the fact that essentially you're the controller made it very, very intriguing. Microsoft wanted everybody to know about the Kinect. With a slew of unique motion-controlled games, a decent price, and being bundled in with select models of the brand new Xbox 360 S, it's no surprise why the Kinect was a big hit for Microsoft, selling over 24 million units by 2013. Microsoft would develop a new version of the Kinect for the initial launch of the Xbox One. Later on throughout its lifespan, the Kinect would end up becoming compatible with Microsoft Windows as well. Unlike its functionality on the 360, the Kinect on Windows was mainly used for commercial and academic purposes, and was a cheaper and more robust option when it came to depth sensing technologies at the time. So I first experienced Kinect back in around 2011 or 2012 when my dad got an Xbox 360, which was bundled in with the Kinect. And for the most part, it was actually kind of fun to use. It had a lot of games that were fun for the whole family, and the fact that you could navigate through the dashboard with just the Kinect with no controller required was a big plus. And I believe you can also use it for voice recognition as well as using it as a webcam on the 360. It even has the ability to stare into your soul.
This is staring at me.
Even though the Kinect was pretty fun to use, it wasn't all perfect. You needed to have a pretty decent sized room in order to properly use Kinect, and it did suffer from occasional tracking issues. And some games utilize the Kinect flawlessly, while others not so much. So on the front of the Kinect, obviously we have a Kinect logo down here, Xbox 360 logo. Some versions may or may not have this logo depending on which one you get, because there was a slightly revised version that was released around 2013 with the E model of the 360. And I think there were some Kinect models that were sold individually for using on Windows. We have an IR sensor right here. We've got a light here that will illuminate when the Kinect is in use. We've got two sets of cameras here. One is just a normal camera, and the other one is used for 3D depth sensing. The Kinect also has a feature of being able to adjust itself up or down depending on where you have it placed, making calibration a lot easier. There's also a set of microphones on the bottom as well. Just a single cable that goes to this odd-looking USB connector. It is based on USB 2.0, but this connector is proprietary. This port exists on the S and the E models of the 360. However, to use the Kinect on older models of the 360, it does require an adapter and an external power source. So what are the specs of the Kinect? How does it work? Well, obviously all of the processing happens from either your Xbox 360 or PC, and is capable of resolutions up to 640 by 480 at 30 Hz. And that's pretty much it. I could talk about the more in-depth technical features of the Kinect, but that'll be way too long and just really confusing. I've got a few physical games for Xbox 360 that require the use of the Kinect. It's a mix of party games, sports games, fighting games. The vast majority of games for Kinect were casual based, although there were a couple more hardcore games that were released as well. There were some 360 games that were compatible with the Kinect, like Forza Motorsport 4 here, for example, that added some features and an extra layer of gameplay. So in this game, for example, if you use it with Kinect, you can navigate menus using your voice, head tracking, and you can also control your cars with just your hands. We've got Kinect Adventures, which was basically the bundled in game with the Kinect and was a technical showcase of the Kinect. I remember this one being pretty fun. We also have the Gunstringer, which is actually made by the same people who made Fruit Ninja, and even comes with a digital copy of Fruit Ninja for Kinect. We have a fighting game, Fighters Uncaged. Have not played this one. The same goes with a good majority of these games. So I'll be experiencing all of these firsthand on camera. We've also got Hole in the Wall, based on the hit TV show, Deca Sports Freedom, Kinect Sports, which, oddly enough, is developed by Rare. Yeah, this was around the time that Microsoft really wasn't doing anything with Rare besides forcing them to develop some Kinect games for some reason. No idea why. Motion Sports, Brunswick Pro Bowling, Fable The Journey, and one of the few hardcore games for Kinect, Steel Battalion Heavy Armor. The previous entries were on Windows and the original Xbox and required a $200 gigantic controller that was custom made for this game. But with this game, all you need is a 360 controller and Kinect. Time to dive into the world of Xbox 360 Kinect. Powering up the 360, we get a blinking light indicating that the Kinect is starting up. So here is that IR sensor that is basically on at all times when the Kinect is in use. And we have a little window right at the bottom right that gives us a little preview of what the Kinect is tracking. And in order to use the Kinect for menu navigation, all you gotta do is wave at it. Come on. Maybe because I got the camera in the way. There we go. Got a little cursor here. To make a selection, all we have to do is hover over the button. We can also swipe our hand to move through the menu. The cursor is a little jittery. I think that's just because I got the camera in my hand and it's getting confused. But it does work pretty well for the most part. There is a little bit of input lag though, if you can see that. We can also use voice commands to navigate the menu. So all we have to do is say, Xbox, games, movies and TV, apps, my apps. Yeah, pretty slick, isn't it? Just like the cursor, there is some input lag when it comes to the voice navigation as well. We can also use the Kinect for voice chat as well as video chat. When starting a game that requires Kinect, first the sensor has to calibrate. God, how creepy is that? You can also access the Xbox guide simply by lifting up your left arm at a 45-degree angle. Like so. It pretty much functions the same way as the regular Xbox guide. It just edits the interface a little bit to make it easier to navigate with the Kinect. Sorry for the less than ideal viewing angle, but it's literally the only way I can get gameplay because the Kinect is really touchy if there's any background objects. This game was definitely a lot more fun playing with more than one person. Yes, thank you, my adoring fans. Okay. So this is the Gunstringer. Let's see how this works. So grab me. Okay. And pull. Oh, whoops. Pull. Pull. There we go. Oh, live action. Was not expecting this. I guess it kind of makes sense because this is essentially supposed to be like a puppet show. Okay. He's alive! He's alive! Oh, so like it actually wants me to like make a finger gun. Okay, and then... Oh, cool. It's got auto aim. Weavy inflatable arm man! Okay. Oh, we gotta use both hands. So one for aiming and the other one for jumping and moving. God, my arms are already getting tired. Your day has come, waving inflatable arm man. Well, minus the, like, input lag, it actually doesn't work too bad. It's unique, I'll give it that. I like the art style. He dead! Die, balloon. Yeah, not too bad. Kind of like that one. Hole in the Wall is up next. Yeah, I don't really have high hopes for this one. Something about it just screams budget title. But let's give it a try anyway. Ready? Bust a move. Wait, that's it? All you have to do is just pose and that's it? There's like no challenge. I thought you had to like maintain the pose while the wall comes at you. Yeah, there's no challenge whatsoever. Yeah, I had a feeling this one wasn't going to be very good. And I was right. I mean, it's not bad, it's just borderline mediocre. TV show was definitely a lot better. Oh my god. This interface is like not very good. Like the interaction's like very jittery. Although I do think it's pretty cool that you can technically use two hands on the menu. Didn't know you could do that. So we've got a variety of sports. We've got tennis, beach volleyball, archery, kendo, skiing, figure skating, dodgeball, snowboard, paintball. That's interesting. And boxing. So we got to do some selection. Tennis was really fun to play on Wii Sports, so let's see how it is on Deca Sports. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, really? Whoa! Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I say as I hit the net. It's a little more sophisticated than Wii Sports, I'll give it that. Can I at least just get one? Let me get one and then I'll be satisfied. Yes! There we go. I've already accepted that I pretty much lost this round. But hey, I got to score one, so we accomplished that. Let's see how beach volleyball works. I'm guessing it's functionally similar to how tennis works. I've never been very good with volleyball in real life, so we'll see how this goes. And it's already not off to a good start. Okay. Whoop! Oh, nice save. Huh. Eh. Huh. Nice shot, buddy. My dog is giving me the weirdest look right now. She's like, what the hell are you doing, buddy? I'm playing the Kinect. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I actually kind of like that one. Kendo. I'm intrigued about this one. Huh. Beginner's luck, I guess. I don't really understand it, but yeah, that was all right. All right, I have never skied in real life, so let's see how this goes. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Okay. And then jump. Oh, there we go. So freaking ridiculous. I mean, I guess we got one. Yeah, that one's a bit janky. Not sure if I like that one. Figure skating. I can only imagine how this one's gonna go. Okay, so it looks like we move around on our own. I did the pose though. Okay. There we go. Ooh, I'm not very good with balancing on one leg. Oh, and we have to like hold those positions too. Somehow we pulled it off. All right. That was actually kind of hard. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. She didn't even try to like get out of the way. Ugh. Oh, they actually dodged that one. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of interactivity with this one. I guess that one's okay. Snowboard cross. I wonder if it's anything like SSX. I love that game, especially SSX Tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. Okay, how do we go? Oh, there we go. I think we just gotta contort our ligaments to go faster. Oh, come on, buddy. Really? Is this really your first time? Don't be such a pansy. What the hell is my right arm doing? Did you see that? Apparently my character is really flexible. And yet somehow we still got first place. All right. Oh, it's in first person. Interesting. Okay, so we aim with that. And then how do we shoot? I don't know what I'm doing. But yet I'm still able to get people. Yeah, this control's a little awkward. What happens if we shoot one of our teammates? Come on. Oh, there's no friendly fire. Okay, good to know. Oh, we got one more. Boxing. Thank God this is the last one because I am exhausted. Yeah, this isn't nearly as exciting as boxing on Wii Sports. No challenge either. Can I do an uppercut? Oh, I can. Nope. Nope. No, you don't. Say goodnight. Come on, stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Yeah! Yeah, that one's not very good, at least compared to Wii Sports. So, that was Deca Sports. Kind of a mixed bag. Let's move on to something a little more intense, like Fighters Uncaged. This one's made by Ubisoft, surprisingly. Alright, let's start with some basic training, just so that we can get an idea of the controls and whatnot. Apparently we can use our legs too. Oh! This is already starting to hurt. This is a little more involved than I was anticipating. Oh! Well, we're already off to a good start. I think our game just crashed. Damn it, we didn't even get to... we didn't even get that far. You know what? Screw it. I honestly don't care. I am exhausted. One of the few hardcore games for Kinect, Steel Battalion Heavy Armor. It's also one of the few Kinect games where you actually need a controller in addition to the Kinect. I was kind of forced to be here, buddy. He sounds nice. Use my hands to look around. Huh. Oh, so it looks like this is the part where we can use our controller. It controls decently. What happens if you try to step on him? He's immortal! Time to shift into maximum overdrive. Hiya! Whoa, that's way faster. I mean, it's a little clunky so far, but it works. I was not expecting that. Press it. Mission success. It's not like terrible like I was seeing in the reviews online, but it is definitely a little janky. I might end up playing some more of this one after this video. Let's try some Brunswick Pro Bowling. Now, I'm relatively okay at bowling in real life, so let's see how we do virtually. Look, he's so strong that he can do this with a bowling ball. It doesn't really look like he's holding it, it just more looks like it's like stuck to his hand and he's like trying to get it off. It's like super glued to my hand! Get it off! Alright, so let's line ourselves up. And then I think all we gotta do is... Hey! There we go. That actually doesn't work too bad. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, I actually did it! Nice! I like how it even gives us like the obligatory bowling alley animations when you get a strike or a spare. Nice touch. Oh, we can go into first person. Oh, interesting. That's actually good to know. Doesn't control very well, but at least we got that option. Hang on, I want to see if you can throw the ball backwards like you can in Wii Sports. Okay, guess not. I'm going to try to throw it as soft as I possibly can. Yeah. That was such a weak throw. And yet we still got a spare. Oh, it won't let us. Because I know in Wii Sports you can sometimes like aim yourself into the other person's lane, but it doesn't look like you can do that. Fine, I guess we'll continue to play it the proper way. See how hard we can throw the ball. Oh my god. Okay, maybe not that hard. Yeah, it looks like 18, almost 19 miles an hour is our max. Oh, we got 21 that time. Ow. That hurt my arm doing that. Okay, we're not going to do that again. Is it very deep? No, not really. It's your pretty bog standard bowling game, but honestly, that's not really a bad thing. That one's pretty alright. Another sports game. Let's see if motion sports is any good.
Hold your pose until the camera flashes. Alright.
So it looks like we got horseback riding, skiing, football, hand gliding, boxing, and soccer. We'll do them in chronological order. Let's start with horseback riding. Something that I have never ever done in my entire life. Yeah, come on. Mush. Mush, my trusty steed. Oh, there we go. Oh, why is it turning? I'm not even like, oh my god. I'm like not even moving. Okay, so come on, come on. Come on, you son of a bitch. Go! Go! This horse is broken. Can I have another one? Yeah, that one was pretty janky.
Currently in third place.
Okay.
He's
Whoop.
moving up the ranks. Sits in second. Tries to move up. He's in fourth.
Oh, jeez. The turning is like really sensitive. Come on, dude. What do you think I'm paying you for? Oh, wait. We're not getting paid. God damn it. This is exhausting. How much further do we have? I'm like actually getting exhausted. This is not fun. Oh, is that the finish line I see? Oh, thank God.
Slingshots off the altar.
Yeah, never doing that one again.
Today we're excited to bring you one of football's most gifted prodigies.
Is that so?
Without touching.
It's literally just jumping and ducking. Wow, so much fun. And there's like a bit of a delay too. Yeah, a pretty substantial delay. Okay. I ducked on that one. Seriously. Thank God real football is not like this. That'd be so boring to watch. I'm just aimlessly swinging my arms, and somehow it's working. Can I do an uppercut? Wooja! Oh, I already got him. Yeah! Yeah! Come on, don't get up. Damn it. I would say these are brutal punches, buddy. I'm just flailing my arms. Finish him. And whatcha? Whatcha? Oh, God damn it. He's still going. Oh! I think we got him. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Thank God that one's over, because, oh my God, my arms are so sore. Our last one, soccer, aka football.
Today we bring you one of soccer's most remarkable talents.
I wouldn't say that, buddy. Kick. Well, that didn't work out. Oh, it's my turn to block. I didn't know that I could take turns like that. Huh. Yeah! There we go. Can I be done now? I got 1 point. I'm satisfied. Motion sports. Yeah, pretty bland, I have to say. I also find it kind of funny that it's Uplay enabled. It's like, Ubisoft, no one's going to want to play this game online and share their stats. Are you crazy? Now, I have never played any of the Fable games, so I have no idea what to expect. I don't even know if this game is even canon to the franchise. So I think we just say the option, it should select it for us. Start game. Nice. Hi, horsey.
Good girl, sir. That's a good girl.
I'm rubbing off your fur. Let's see how steering works. Okay. Yeah, that's not so bad. That works relatively well. I'll bet this game would probably be way more immersive if it was in VR. I would definitely play this in VR.
Where does the time go? Seems like only yesterday we were running through the fields, playing fighting with sticks, not caring the world. Sometimes I miss those days. They're simple,
I miss those days too, buddy. It sucks being an adult. I will say, this one's definitely a little easier to play than the other games, considering that you can actually play it sitting down. And it's relatively functional, too. Show me that horsepower. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Everything's off to a relatively slow start right now. But I'm hoping that it picks up here soon. Benny, you're a bit of a doofus. $1 million. Not quite. Good guess, though. What is this guy on? Like, honestly. Oh my god, this horse needs to keep it up. My arms are getting tired. Yeah, this game's pretty interesting. I'm definitely gonna play some more of this one. I don't know anything about the Fable franchise, but I'm sure I'll have a good time with it. Last games that we have is Kinect Sports and Kinect Sports Season 2. So I'm just basically gonna lump these two together because they're essentially pretty similar, just with different sports. Yes, hello my adoring fans. So it looks like we've got soccer, bowling, track and field, boxing, beach volleyball, and table tennis. Interesting. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, come on. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that actually doesn't work too bad. Okay, ooh. Oh, block that shot. All right. And then go for the goal. Yeah. Aim. And throw. That works pretty well. Let's try again, but like add some spin to it. So all we gotta do is like throw it at an angle. So yeah. Damn, Rare, you might be onto something with this. I want to see how hard I can throw it. Yeah. Strike. Oh, not quite. A little spin. Come on, come on. Ow. Yeah, I'm not very good with the splitters. Run, Avatar, run. Yeah, that one's pretty simple, but it functions. How about I break some noses instead? That sounds more fun. You think you can take me, buddy? Let's see what you got. Come on. Come on. Give me your worst. Watcha. 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 Oh. So that's how it's going to be, huh, buddy? Yeah, I've already noticed so far that this works significantly better than any of the other boxing games that we played so far. Yeah, there's like barely any latency. See, this is how a Kinect boxing game should be. And he's down. Whoop! Ooh, nice save. Oh, almost. That guy is like, I need a better teammate. I'm trying my best, buddy, okay? I'm working up a sweat with this one, but like, it's actually, I'm having fun doing it. Yeah, that actually works surprisingly well. Who remembers the movie Balls of Fury? I've never seen it before, but I know exactly what it's about. So it looks like in Kinect Sports Season 2, we've got football, baseball, darts, golf, skiing, and tennis. Oh, this is way more involved. Like, I thought it was just going to be like running and throwing the ball. It's like actual football. Sure. That one sounds good. I only watch football occasionally, so yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I don't quite understand that one. If I knew more about football, I feel like I would enjoy this one. Ooh. Oh, that was a good one. Now, skiing in motion sports was a complete disaster, so I'm hoping it works a little better in this one. Yeah, this is already way more functional. Like, the movement is almost one-to-one. You know, as weird as it is seeing Rare making Kinect games, honestly, these have been some of the best ones so far. Perfect. Oh, don't go in the water! Don't go in the water! Oh, whew. 4. Ooh, no, no! I mean, at least it didn't go in the water. Thank God. I just want to kiss it. Just a little peck on the cheek. Yeah! Well, it was only one shot over par. I feel like with some practice, I could get a little better with that one. I've never seen someone so excited to play darts. Like, I like darts as much as the next person, but like, dude, it's just darts. Like, it's not that serious. Don't get distracted, buddy. Ooh, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Yeah, there we go. Oh, almost. Yeah, what can I say? It's darts. It works. That's all there is to it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, no, don't catch that. Don't catch it. Don't catch it. Okay, good. He was like, oh, what am I doing? Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah. Save. I want to see what happens if I like bunt it. That actually worked. I was not expecting that to work. All right. Come on, another home run. Yeah. I can say without a doubt, these are some of, if not the best sports games for Kinect. Definitely recommend this one. And so, that was the Kinect. I haven't played the Kinect since like 2012, so being able to re-experience it was actually pretty fun. But should you buy an Xbox 360 Kinect in 2025? I would say, yeah. The sensor itself, and especially the games, are pretty cheap nowadays. And even though the quality of the Kinect's features and games can be a bit of a mixed bag, for the ones that work great with the Kinect, actually work really well. It's one of those accessories where if you're curious about it and want to give it a shot, I would definitely recommend it. Although it's not really a necessity for your Xbox 360. It's more of a novelty. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of the features and technologies in the Kinect really remind me of how modern VR works, especially with the depth tracking and motion tracking and whatnot. And for those first person games on the Kinect, like Steel Battalion and Fable the Journey, I think they would be amazing to play in VR. Xbox has yet to enter the realm of VR, but hey, never say never. So there you have it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.